Hey you guys, welcome back to another Season of Discovery guide. Today we're doing something a little bit special. I've compiled all the Phase 2 Shaman runes into one convenient video. Simply use the timestamps down below to jump to the rune you're interested in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. With that said, let's jump straight into it. All the steps to get this rune take place in 1000 needles, and I recommend being level 25 or higher. The first thing we need to do is collect a couple of items to make an offering at an altar. The first item we need is silken thread, which can be bought from any trade supply vendor. I got mine from Free Wind Post. The next items we need are 3 cloud serpent fangs. These drop from venomous cloud serpents, elder cloud serpents, and regular cloud serpents. These are the best places to farm these mobs that I've found. Both the items we have to farm have a fairly high drop chance. Once you have 3 cloud serpent's fangs, we move on to the next item, which is strong harpy feathers. These drop from all these screeching harpies, and they can be found all around and inside this cave. Again, very high drop chance, and it will not take long. Once you have your 1 silken cloth, 3 cloud serpent fangs, and 10 strong harpy feathers, right click on one of the items and you will create an offering to the wind spirit. You must then present this to the altar of the wind spirit. The altar can be found on top of this point. You get up to it by heading here, where you'll see a big totem, and then just follow the path I take here. While we're running over there, consider hitting that subscribe button below. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We just hit 100 subscribers this week, which was amazing. So we are quite a ways off, but if you have a second, it helps us out so much. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, right, we're here. Okay. Behind this hut, you'll find the altar of the wind spirit. Right click on your offering, and you'll receive a buff that wants you to show a test of faith. Simply jump off the cliff, and about halfway down, you'll be saved and rewarded with your brand new rune. Today I'm going to guide you through the Dark Riders quest to unlock one of these unique runes based on your class. There are some super powerful runes here. You got two-handed mastery for shamans, you got melee specialization for hunter, king in the jungle for druids, waylay for rogues, precise timing for warrior. It's super powerful stuff. Let me show you how to get them. Firstly, head to Deadwind Pass, specifically right here, where you'll find a Dalaran agent. Talk to her and she'll give you a trinket called Arajan's Sigil. When used, it compels a nearby Dark Rider to reveal itself. There are a total of 7 Dark Riders. To reveal them, visit the locations I'm going to show you, and when you see eyes above your head and sense a dark presence, use the trinket to reveal the Dark Rider. Note you can do these in any order you like. I actually recommend you don't follow the exact order that I do them in this video. Instead, do the ones that are closest to each other. Just do them in whatever order you find easiest. The first one I defeated was in Deadwind Pass, just west of the Dalaran agent here. The Dark Riders are level 41 elites, so I recommend forming a group as they can be challenging to do solos for some classes. Each Dark Rider drops a unique item, and we need to collect all 7 of them to get our rune. For example, this guy drops a curious Dalaran relic. Next, I went to Arathi Highlands, specifically right here. If someone else uses a trinket, you can still loot the items as long as you get a hit on the mob. From this guy we get the whirring Dalaran relic. Next stop is Duskwood, right here. And this Dark Rider drops a glittering Dalaran relic. Next up we went to Badlands and we picked up a slippery Dalaran relic. There is another Dark Rider in the Swamp of Sorrows, just here. Loot the odd Dalaran relic from this guy. The next 2 are in Kalimdor. The first is in the Barrens, just here. And he drops a heavy Dalaran relic. Our final Dark Rider is in Desolus, just here, and he drops a creepy Dalaran relic. Once you've defeated all 7 riders and collected all 7 relics, we can head back to the Dalaran agent just here in Deadwind Pass.
How are you?
Hand in all the relic quests, which gives a pretty good amount of experience.
Safe travels. Have a good one. See you later. See you around. Safe travels. See you later. Have a good one. Safe travels. See you around.
And then click the new quest she has for you.
Safe travels. Have a good one.
A service to Dalaran.
See you around.
Which you can hand in straight away and receive a supply bag, which contains your brand new rune. In this one I'm going to show you how to get the Maelstrom Weapon rune, which is best in slot for enhancement shamans. The first step is to complete the dungeon Razorfen Crawl, which is located here. The last boss will drop a tattered note, which will begin a quest. You're going to have to be level 30 to start this quest. The quest wants you to head to Freewind Post in Thousand Needles and talk to Rao Cliffrunner. He will send you to Bathra the Wind Watcher in Alterac Mountains, just here. Bathra will give you 3 quests: Power of the Wind, Power of the Water, and Power of the Earth. You can do these quests in any order you like. Let's start with Power of the Wind. For this quest you need 5 Whirling Essences. These drop from Whirlwind Rippers and Whirlwind Stormwalkers, who both wander around basically all of Desolus. Here's a handy macro that will target these mobs and put a skull above their heads, making them much easier to find. So run around Desolus and spam this macro. You'll find these mobs fairly quickly. The macro is in the description below if you want to copy and paste it directly. The drop chance of Whirling Essence is fairly high, so don't worry, you won't be here for too long. For Power of the Water you need 5 Rushing Essence. These drop from Withervine Creepers and Withervine Mire Beasts. These elementals live all around Dustswallow Marsh. I found the best area for it was just here. Here's a macro to help you find them. Again, this macro is in the description below. This is definitely the most annoying out of the 3 quests because the area isn't just occupied by them, it's also occupied by a load of crocodiles, raptors, spiders, all this stuff that you don't want to be fighting but will aggro to you. So it can be a bit irritating and it can take a little while. But again, the drop chance isn't too low on these. And once you have your 5 Russian Essence, move on to Power of the Earth. This quest requires you to get 5 Rumbling Essences. These drop from rock elementals in Badlands. They are by far the easiest to find, and the best spot for them is just here. You can also find them here, here, and here. I don't have a macro for this one because there's just so many of them. They're very easy to spot. Go to one of these areas and you will find them. While it is possible to start this quest chain at level 30, I do recommend being in your mid-30s when you're doing it. And that's simply because the mobs you're fighting here, they're like level 37 to 39. So if you're trying to do this at level 30, you're going to struggle. Once you have your Rumbling Essences, we're going to head back to Bathra. But on the way, we're going to pick up a Crystal Vial. You can get this from any tradesman vendor. I got mine from Christopher Jeffcoat in Torren Mill as it was on the way. Hand in all your quests to Bathra in Alterac Mountains. He will give you another quest to get a Crystal Vial, which we already have. He will then send you back to Rao Cliffrunner in Thousand Needles. Rao will give you a potion to drink. Once you've drank it, go to the Flight Master and tell her you are ready to fly into the Eye of the Storm. You will then be brought to this ledge. This bit's very important. Do not run up to this quill boar, like I do here, as the giant water elemental behind him has a massive aggro range, and he will attack you, and you will die. But that's okay, if you do die, just talk to the spirit healer, and he will teleport you back up to your body. The correct way to deal with these mobs is to engage the quill boar from range. You also aggro this small skeleton, but that's fine. He's quick and easy to deal with. Just make sure you don't push forward too much, or you'll end up pulling that elite again. Once the quill boar is defeated, you can fight the water elemental on its own. Again, very important, do not fight him while standing on the edge because he does a knockback. Make sure your health is relatively high during the fight, as one of his abilities will just hit you super hard. Once he's defeated, loot the Eye of the Tempest from him, and use the Griffin to fly back to Thousand Needles. Hand in this quest and you'll be able to choose from 3 great pieces of gear. We are nearly done now, guys. Talk to Rao and he will send you back to Alterac Mountains to talk to Bathra one last time.
Hey there.
Talk to Bathra and he will finally reward you with your Maelstrom Weapon rune. Today I'm going to show you how to get 9 unique runes, 1 for each class. You get all these runes by doing the exact same quest chain, and some of them are super powerful, so you are definitely going to want them. Let's jump into it. Our journey begins in Desolus, right here, where you'll find an extinguished fire. Click on the fire and you'll receive your first quest. Next, head to this location, where you're going to find this goblin just chilling in his garden.
Hey, how you
He's going to send you on a trip to Booty Bay.
Have a good one.
In Booty Bay's inn, you'll encounter a female orc at the bar.
Greetings.
She's got a thirst, so talk to the bartender and grab her a cherry grog.
Be good.
Unfortunately, she isn't going to give you a phone number, but she is going to send you to Arathi Highlands. Specifically, right here, where you'll find a boat. You can get to this boat by land. I very smartly went through the water to avoid getting ganked by the PvPers in the area. No. Motherfucker! Once you click on the boat, you'll be teleported just here. Head north where you'll find the docks and a female night elf called Ilaria Duskfeather. Talk to her, and if you're a night elf, she'll just give you the key to her box and you won't have to fight. Any other race, you're probably going to have to fight her. She is level 40, so you may need a group for this. Once she's defeated, she'll drop a small pouch on the floor. Pick this up, it will have the key inside. Take that key over to the box that's nearby and loot your new rune. In this one, I'm going to show you how to get the Power Surge rune for Shamans. It's super easy to get, so let's jump straight into it. Firstly, head to Arathi Highlands, specifically right here, and start fighting the ogres. These ogres are inside the cave, outside the cave, all around the cave, and they have a high chance of dropping the ogre lightning rod. Important note here, some people have said that you need to be level 30 for the item to drop. I don't know if that's true, I have no way of confirming that, but if you know, let me know in the comments down below. What you can do is be in a group with a shaman who has the item, and they can do the next step for you. Once you or somebody in your party has the lightning rod, head to the top of the hill, it's just above the cave. Here you'll find some soft soil. Right click your lightning rod to plant it in the ground and charge it up with lightning bolts. I recommend using rank 1 lightning bolt for its fast cast time and its reduced mana cost. After casting 10 lightning bolts at the rod, an ogre will appear called Tamkar. This mob's quite interesting because you don't actually have to defeat it. In about 30 seconds he just falls over and dies anyway. So if you think you're going to struggle to kill a level 37 elite, simply hit him once so you are eligible for loot, and then just focus on healing yourself. I actually stopped attacking him here just to show you that he will fall over all by himself. Once he's defeated, loot the rune from him and you're done. Today I'll be showing you the easiest way to get the Spirit of the Alpha rune in Phase 2. Step 1, head to Freewind Post in Thousand Needles. Step 2, follow the route I take here, off the edge of the cliff just here, and along the cliff face until you reach a bridge. Step 3, once here, heal up to full health and go into Ghost Wolf form. Step 4, carefully jump off the bridge onto the boulder and loot the box to get your new rune. In this one I'm going to show you how to get the Fire Nova Totem in Season of Discovery Phase 2 for Shamans. This is a very powerful rune and great for AoE. The first thing you're going to want to do is head to Desolus and set your Hearthstone to Shadowprey Village, which is just here. Next, head north to this location. Here you'll find a small tower with a level 35 elite in it called Flameseer Dublin. This mob is very easy to solo at level 40 and drops a corrupted fire totem. I've seen lots of guys tell people that you need to go to Orgrimmar at this point. You don't. You can totally skip that step. Instead, we're going to collect 2 crystals. This is the bit of getting the rune that people struggle with the most, but I think this is by far the easiest way to do it. Head to this point and exactly this point, and then let the centaurs defeat you. Once you're dead, run back past your body and go to the entrance of Moradon, which is just here. Now follow the exact route that I take here, and this will lead you to a point underground where your body is lying just above you, so you can resurrect, and you'll be surrounded by all these orange crystals. If you go just behind this group here, you'll see a blue crystal which you need to loot. Once you've done that, use Astral Recall to return to Shadowprey Village. Next we're going to run to this point, again above ground, and let the centaurs defeat you here. Release your spirit and run back to the entrance of Moradon. Again, follow the path I take here. While we're running, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support on the recent videos. We very recently achieved 100 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. And that's our first big step on our goal to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So thank you so much, guys. Let's jump straight back into it. Once you reach this ledge, as a ghost, resurrect and immediately jump onto these purple crystals, where mobs will aggro to you, but they will not be able to reach you. Reposition yourself carefully to this point, where you can collect the second and final crystal. Now simply Hearthstone out of the cave. Right, that's the hard bit done. Next, fly to Orgrimmar and talk to Zor Lone Tree just here. He says we need to cleanse the fire totem with the crystals we found and some spicy druid water. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, listen up. I'm not sure he said spicy druid water, but that's what I'm going with. That's what we're sticking with. Spicy druid water. Get on board or get out of the way. So he sends us to Archdruid Hamul Rune Totem here in Thunderbluff. But Hamul says he's fresh out of spicy druid water, and that we should talk to the Flight Master who will give us a lift to the spicy druid water factory in Moonglade. Once in Moonglade, head here to talk to the factory foreman, Remulus. He'll direct you to this spot, where you find a bridge and a box of spicy druid water. Loot the water, and right click to mix it with the crystals. This will create elemental salve. Right click on this item to purify the corrupted fire totem, and loot your brand new Fire Nova rune. I've tried to condense this guide for your convenience. If you found it helpful, hit the like button, and for more season discovery guides, press subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!